Okay, welcome back. I have plugged in the new router. It looks exactly like the old one because they all are the same thing. Same connections. You can see it is running up here. Now, I don't actually know what exactly is going on with this one. I tried converting it the way that these instructions say here with the Ethernet, which can work well, but this one didn't end up booting again. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it the way that I told you about. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to come down here, we're going to make this a satellite. I don't care what it is now, we're just going to make it a satellite. So let's try and do this. Bam, bam. There, did it. So now it's a satellite. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to give it the code that it's a satellite. Well, I don't know if I got it. Damn it. If you wait long enough, it actually stops, and if I knew more about computers, I might actually know how to get this to not interrupt my... I could probably turn off the receive line. Ooh, that looks like a good place to... Damn it. So this is one of the things that can... There we go, got it. So now, if you want to check it, you can do that. You can do these commands here for the reads and see what it is. So if I want to go through that challenge, we'll do that quick. If I don't get on the first two tries, it ain't happening. So that's an rbr40. You saw that. Okay. Now, like I said, you don't worry about this. We're done with this. We shut it off. We turn it on. We don't worry about too much. And then all we're waiting for is this auto boot. Done. FW underscore recovery. You hit enter. It says listening on port. Now notice, I haven't changed any of my settings. Like, I'm still doing this. It always listens on that port, so you don't care. This is irrelevant. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna come over here, and now we're gonna open up our TFT. This is where the magic happens. And this, you're gonna say Ethernet, and on this one, I seem to have erased it. You're gonna put 182.168.1.1, which is what it's saying there. And then you hit put. So you're going to open up your file. That's the latest firmware, the RBS firmware, and you hit put. Now you notice it's climbing up this tree here, loading it. Over here, you have lots of dots. It's loading. It's going to finish this. When it is done, which it is done, that's it. It will start to restart. Now, I've let this go and it seems to work, but just for, I don't know, shits and giggles, make sure you get it right. I had a paper clip, but just to make sure that everything, oh, there's my paper clip. Everything goes right. What I've been doing is actually resetting it. So holding this in until the light turns orange. So that's theoretically a factory reset. At this point, if I've left it long enough, there we go. All right. Now you'll see up here, it starts to reboot again. So now we're gonna see if it worked. We're gonna give it a second to boot up. And then we're gonna come over here. Now remember, if you reset this and everything worked right, once this gets going, there you go. It'll be password. right? Because that is the, whoops, the default for a satellite. And now, it's not liking me very much. Let's reload this. Oh, it restarted itself. There we go. So it's loading up again. It probably had to do with the reconfiguration. So what the TFT push did was it basically forced the firmware on through the serial port as opposed to the Ethernet port. And this works really well if your modem or your router is not working. Sorry, not modem. And get rid of that. This will eventually pop up again. And to be honest, this method of doing it seems to work a lot better than the Ethernet method. This worked on all the modems that I did, or all the I keep saying that, all the routers I did, whereas the Ethernet worked on about half. It does take a little bit of time waiting around for this to boot up. There we go. This should kick in now. There we go. All right, we started up. And if you look, I'm trying to type one-handed. I'm going to put this down for a second so I can type. Actually, it did not factory reset, so it actually is booting with my information. That was actually the problem before. So now this is booting as a satellite. I would have had to hold the reset down for a little bit longer to get it to reset. I'd suggest you do that. I don't know that it actually really affects everything in the end, but the reality is that it's been an instruction in a number of these video, or the number of the text files. I'll try to add some links later, and so you can see some of the stuff, but that's the basic method. I know it seems a little confusing. It's actually really simple. I blew through 5 of these today, and actually the last 3 I had to do this on. The first 2 I did with the Ethernet method. To be honest, this is a lot quicker if you get it all set up and you're not holding a camera in one hand. That's it.